Hello ladies and gents, Romie Reviews here. Please like, comment, subscribe. Remember, I have another channel as well, Romie Reviews ASMR, Romie Reviews ASMR, and that's of course on YouTube as well. I have a bunch of videos up now, so I'd love for you to check out the channel, leave a comment, like video, and I do a lot of mainly like role playing type of videos over there. So yeah, it's fun, it's cool. Let's talk about, and there'll be new videos up each week. Porsha. The Real Housewives, Season 11, Episode 15. Let's make it official. It starts off with Porsha and Dennis. They're going, maternity wear slash baby clothes and toy shopping. And this starts off important because the main thing that happened here was that Porsha, she talks about how happy she is to, be with someone who wants to be with her, have a baby with her, going through this process not alone. So they're doing the usual cutesy, looking at strollers, looking at, like I said, maternity wear for Porsha. And here's the main thing. After everything that's transpired, the little silly foolishness that's going on in their relationship, Porsha wants to make sure that Dennis understands what is and what isn't going to happen. And she essentially says, hey, dude, I want you to leave your place, your apartment, move out of there because it's a bachelor pad, and I want you to come to my house. And Porsha says that it's really important for her because she got her house when things were really, like, her life was in shambles before she got her house. Her credit was bad, she was out of that relationship, and so she wanted to go and have something of her own that she worked really hard for. So she said she repaired her credit. She, she got a couple of businesses, and it's a testament to the new person that she is. And that's why she wants him to come move in with her. Maybe in the future they could get a different place, maybe, but she really does see that as her forever home. So it's almost non-negotiable as far as, hey, are you willing to move in with me there? He says yeah. He says yes. So that was a big deal for Porsha. He's leaving this bachelor pad behind. They don't need to go and live at two different places. Now we see Candy. Of course, she has another old lady gang. I think this makes 3, at least a minimum of 3 now open. And Todd and the manager is doing a great job. But that's only part 1. Part 2 is Candy wants to go and see Dr. Jackie so she can talk about surrogacy. So she's talking to Todd because she needs to make sure Todd's on board. Because Todd actually said that he was interested in, them having another child. And I think essentially whatever they need to do to make it happen. And Candy said, okay. But now Todd isn't thrilled about the whole surrogacy thing. Feels like that process is a little weird. Candy, her apprehension is that, of course, she wants her child to be carried by her. So someone else being able to carry her child, she's not thrilled about that. But we move on to Nene. Here goes Nene. And I must say, Nene, I think this is her best season as far as looks. Like how she styled herself, the wigs, and all that. But Nene, her whole thing is, she's taking Greg to this really important surgery or post, it was the day of the surgery. And she's just demotivated. She's emotionally drained. And it's not coming off well. I understand. So that's why I'm not giving Nene a hard time. But I know other people are going to give Nene a hard time because they feel like she's being insensitive to her husband, who's been very supportive and there for her. Except for that one season. That wasn't a good season. Anyway, now it's Eva and Mike. They're there with the baby is so big already. The baby, her little son, who's a toddler. I think at this point he should be a toddler. And her daughter. They're all there. It's having the cute family moment. Apparently her grandfather did pass away. She was able to come back and see him before he passed away. So that was nice. Oh, the baby's so cute. So she invites her DJ there. And I was like, wash your hands before touching the baby. Anyway. It was a really 1, 2, 3 thing. Mike wants trap. He wants trap music. That's what he wants. She wants Nicki Minaj. Easy. Cool. Now, the big thing is they're over budget. It was supposed to be 150 people. It's at least 220 now. I said, oh, God, jeez. I said, it hurt my heart when she said that. I said, oh, I know that's, oh, oh, ugh. When you were over the amount that you originally quoted them, oh my gosh, that number, oh, the inflation of it all, it's just, huh. But most of the planning is done, so she's happy. Porsha, now that Porsha and Shamari, they're on better terms, as Shamari said, now that Porsha acknowledges she's from Decatur, we went to the same high school, we can go on, a couple's date and be cool. I said, Shamari, you didn't have to do all that. I'm not mad that you did it. You didn't have to. They're going goat karting. And the thing with goat karting is, I said, Porsha shouldn't be doing that. And she's not. She's not. Come on, focus. Hey. I hate the autofocus on these cameras. There we go. Anyway. Ronnie and Dennis, they're going, and Dennis is Mr. Safety. He is going as slow as the cart could go without turning off. Ronnie is zipping through. He is zipping. I think he lapped Dennis at least twice. Porsha is discussing how, yes, she has talked about marriage with Dennis and that they've already kind of pre-planned everything to a certain extent, but obviously first have to get to an engagement because Porsha was already about what she's wearing down the aisle and all this stuff. I said, get engaged first. And then they're playing pool. Porsha and Shamari are playing pool. While they're doing that, Dennis and Ronnie are right there whispering about Dennis's plans to propose to Porsha on Friday. And I thought Porsha heard something, but clearly she didn't. And so then when Porsha and Shamari came over and said, oh, so what's going on here? What are you two discussing? They're like, oh, just men's stuff. Just men's stuff. Don't worry. I said, you're telling a woman to not worry about something? To not be concerned? To not be interested? Okay. Anyway. Candy and Todd, they go and they have this talk with Dr. Jackie, and Dr. Jackie actually brings in a woman who is also in the medical field and has successfully carried a baby to term through surrogacy. And so she talks about how, if there's a certain meal plan and preferences, open to that. Obviously, just pay doctor's visit, general expenses regarding that stuff. It's fine. You can come and visit me whenever you want, but normally I would live at the house unless you have other accommodations open to that. So it puts a lot of power in the parents who the baby really belongs to. And she said, here's how this goes. I'm just carrying the egg, I appreciate bringing life into the world, but I know that's not my baby. I know that's not my baby. I understand that it's not my child. As soon as the baby is born, I basically do a wave, hasta mañana. Well, actually, no. That wasn't correct. I just do kind of a wave it was cool, and the baby goes to you too. And so Candy definitely felt better about it, and so did Todd. He still was never really thought of this as a option, but hey, if this is the route that we need to go, open to it. Excuse me. Now, Nene invites Cynthia and Marlo. And as Nene put it, Cynthia is more nurturing and motherly. Marlo is more Marlo and blunt. Marlo's whole thing was, because Nene was talking about how, sometimes with Greg, she just goes down to a bar downtown and just sits there. And she wishes that Greg would come and say, okay, I'll go with you. Or, at least call and say, hey, what's up? Do you want me to meet you? Just show some more affection to her. And I know all of us are looking at Nene like, you do deserve it. You do deserve the affection and the attention. These dang eyebrows. The problem is that it's so defiant. and I can't do anything because I'll have no eyebrow right there if I do anything. So defiant. Anyway, anyway, Marlo's just like, hey, obviously Greg's going through a lot, what's going on in his body, even he's not sure of how to handle that. And Cynthia's like, you're absolutely right. And Cynthia even acknowledged that Nene, she, she's putting on her big girl panties and just has to handle her business when it comes to this Greg situation because he's going through it as well. Don't really know what else to tell her. Hey. So now Porsha, she is talking to Lauren because she's going on going to a charity event with Dennis, and she has to go in a helicopter. She's over going into a helicopter, and Lauren knows that Dennis is going to propose because she helped, set things up. Here goes Eva. Eva had a moment, and I know what the moment is really about, and I hope other people realize what the moment was really about. Eva has 3 dresses she's going to wear at the wedding. Planning an event is stressful. Planning a wedding, mainly because of expectations, is mentally stressful. One of her dresses, the material, they don't have it, so they can't make the dress. It won't look right in anything else. And so now she has her stylist, who's a friend. She went and picked pieces for her and had FedExed, first, 1 day shipping to try and see if there was something that she would like. Eva doesn't like any of them because it's not what she wanted. And so then she's on the floor, she's crying, she's like, there's still other things to do, and, we're over budget, over $50,000. I said, what? 50, and she's just so stressed out. So she goes, makes herself a little drink, and the main thing is her grandfather died. Because even the confessional, they were saying that they were asking her questions about him, and she was like, "Can we just stop with the grandfather questions?" Respectively, and that's what it is. She just can't right now mentally handle much of anything else. So now Porsha, she went through going into the helicopter to come to this event, and Porsha, she's a little gullible. So she was saying, so where's the people? What's going on with this? What's going on with that? He said, they're downstairs. The helicopter can only land one at a time, so that's why no one else is out here. She said, oh, okay. I said, oh, Porsha. So Porsha goes into this building, and we hear Little Mo, and Little Mo is singing. She has that blue wig on. She loves some blue. And help me last forever. Lil Mo really could make money just singing her old stuff, which obviously she does. But apparently the song means a lot to Dennis and Porsha because they sing it together in the car all the time. And the words are very meaningful. So Porsha starts crying. Dennis gets down on one knee. He proposes. She says yes, of course. And Porsha said she thought this was going to happen, other occasions and sooner. But she loved the way how he did it. And there was rose petals. It was a white room. Lil Mo was wearing white. I think Porsha, if I'm not mistaken, was wearing... Oh, she was wearing pink. Lauren came out. It was just nice. It was nice. It's nice to see Porsha happy. It's nice to see Porsha happy. It's nice to see Porsha have some peace. But it looks like next week Nene's gonna lose it. I thought we would have had to wait a couple more episodes to see that, but I guess not. So that's it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Remember, I have another channel, Romie Reviews ASMR, where I do roleplay stuff, some whispering, soft voice, and many, many more. So thank you. And come back next week. Thank you.